A man I don't play. Anyway, they pan with a day. So I telling all the So here from this man in the morning. Look in the last place I've been fed. Here from this man in the morning. I'm probably inside the next red pumpkin. Cause I just move like a gun. No, no, you see me? I just move like a gun.
And we are live. Back on the inside for another day, Wednesday, February 17th, a rainy Wednesday on the rock. Yeah, pouring in the nation's capital right about now. So just in case you're coming to town, don't forget to walk with your umbrellas, alright? Not too sure what it's like in other parts of the island, but it's raining in the city right now. Nonetheless, good morning again, everybody. Welcome inside the show for this Wednesday, February 17th. And as soon as you come on into the room, just hit the share button because we've got Slaughter on the inside from the Sister Isle of Carriacou. Yeah, we got to touch base with the Sister Isle. Yesterday would have been the last laugh, right? If only things were the way it's supposed to be. But nonetheless, that's the way it crumbles, the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're here, and the music continues to flow. And we're here to tell you all about it and to see what Slaughter is up to in 2021. So, without any further ado, let me say good morning and what up, Slaughter? Welcome inside, man. What's good?
What's up?
But doesn't look like it's raining on your end. Where are you exactly?
This morning
Light shores. All right. Which part of Carriacou are you? Where are you now?
Hillsborough.
Hillsborough. All right, nice.
Yeah.
So, like I told friends and I've told our listeners, we are speaking with the Slaughter this morning from the Sister Isle, and of course, you're hearing his music in the background. So, just going into the room quickly, hit the share button if you haven't done so as yet. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Wendy. We got two Sandras in the room. Good morning, Andrea. Is it bad hearing feedback on his end? Let me know if it's bad. Kata, good morning. Let me just double check. You're saying there's a feedback on your end. You have the radio playing on your end, Slaughter? You got? Is your radio on?
No.
No? Okay, tell me now. How is it? How is it now, guys? Hold on, let me check. Tell me now. Is it better? Can we work with this now, or it's still there?
Yeah.
No, I'm just checking to see.
You hear me now?
I'm good, but they're saying okay, it's good now. Let me just.
Yeah, I think you're good now.
Let him see something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all confusing me because I'm hearing it's good and then I'm hearing it still. So which is it? It's better? All right. Okay, so we can work with that. So Slaughter, what's up? What's good? How have you been keeping from 2020 to what? Today's what? February 17th? How has it been for you?
I think it's good now.
Wait, let me see. Let me just check. You're listening to me on the phone or you're listening on the radio? If you're listening on the radio, turn it off and listen to me on the phone. Because we're going to get that feedback if your radio is on. So listen to me. Use your phone. Use the audio on your phone. And turn off your radio. Yeah, the connection is kind of sloppy this morning, so work with me, guys. Let's see if we can get this going. June Noel, thanks. Now he's gone. All right. Is it better now? Yeah, I think we're better now. Yeah. So I was asking you from last year to now, how has it been? How are you doing?
I'm doing great so far, keeping in good spirit. putting in the work as always, you know what I mean? Even though the party is not here, you know what I mean? The job can't play the music, you know what I mean? We still putting in the work, you know what I mean? We still doing good.
So what? I mean, you say you're putting in the music. So what have you been doing? I must admit, I've been seeing you all over. I've been seeing you around, and in terms of music and what have you. So what have you been up to? It's lot of behaving like Romaine. They're in vehicles. I don't know what's with them on this vehicle. There's no connection in vehicle. You're gonna have to get some Wi-Fi.
No, no, no. Somebody that was calling me a while ago. Hold on.
Oh, oh okay.
Yeah,
Tell those
somebody was
folks
calling
I'm
me.
live.
Yeah,
All
somebody
right.
was calling me. Yeah, yeah. But the connection is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So I was
Mhm.
asking you about what have you been up to? I've been seeing you around, been seeing music and what have you. But for the benefit of those just joining us and probably not too familiar with you, tell us a bit about yourself and how you got started in this whole music journey.
Well, first of all, I want to start saying, I started out in school. You know, you had one day, a teacher asked us to do something like a poem. You know what I mean? And then basically the rhymes was into a song. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was a mathematics song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about mathematics in school, and then being around export, big up export studios, I mean, being around export, one day we decided to record it and stuff, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And and there comes, I used to listen Buster, big up Buster, rest in peace also, you know what I mean?
Come
He
a little bit
was
more into the frame. Come a little bit more into the camera. We just seen us. Yeah, that's better.
seeing
Mm-hmm.
me here. So I used to listen Buster, back in the days, and I um I used to listen Skinny Fabulous as well, you know what I mean? So I used to look up to them and like want to be like them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I listen a lot of dancehall music, all different genres of music, you know what I mean? And just grew a passion and a love for the music, you know what I mean? And here comes Slaughter, you know?
Mm-hmm. And there we have Slaughter. So
Yeah, the
you,
big girl.
yeah, the big guy. Listen, for those of you who may not be familiar, Slaughter has a lot of music. In terms of competition and what have you in Carriacou, that doesn't
Mhm.
seem to be one of the things that you partaking a whole lot. But for what you would have done, tell us about that.
Well, in 2017, I took part in 2017. I was a king in 2017, and 2018 had some kind of problems where they pulled the plug on me and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I'm not the type of person that like to like fight, you know what I mean, and into arguments
Mm-hmm.
and,
You're a
and
big
need
cool guy.
subside. I'm just a cool person, you know what I mean? I just like to deal with things positive, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
since that happened in 2018, I just pull away from the competition, you know what I mean?
And more focusing on the music. So
Yeah, I'm focusing on yeah.
let's talk about the music. And of course, I realize you have a heavy presence in Grenada lately. For the
hmm
past carnivals, you've been really on the ground and present. What's the reason for that?
I think the whole idea has been different, you know what I mean? With your unique style and difference, people they outstand more, you know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm.
So
So,
when you really listen to Slaughter music, you hear a difference. You don't really hear me sounding like anybody there.
mhm,
So people tend to gravitate to your style more when you're unique and when you have your own style.
mhm, mhm. So was that one of the reasons you decided, you know what, we need to feel you more on the ground?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to feel Slaughter more because Slaughter just different and unique. You know what I mean? So
Mhm,
that's the reason why I feel like the crowd just gravitate. Grenadians gravitate to me
mhm.
differently. You know what I mean?
Your music definitely have vibes, I can tell you that. And for one, but that's one another one playing in the background. Somebody's asking about some goat. What's that goat?
Yeah. You see the whole idea of goat. You know what I mean? That's the greatest of all times. You know what I mean? That's the meaning of goat. So we had a goat in I think is. Um, in that tune, in one of my tunes from last year, so much of tunes. I have so much of tunes. You know what I mean, and we
Listen, this
always
is
start with
something
instrumental
memorable with
thing.
a whole goat involved. You're supposed to remember that song. Whatever.
In Walking Eye, we're not getting Walking Eye video.
So what was the purpose of the goat though?
Well, it just different. Just you see, like from Karakou, like what I
Yeah,
want to say is that from Karakou, we don't have that kind of. What I should say, we don't have that. How I want to put it, we don't have that. We don't have so much of things in Karakou, so we try to implement what we have. You know what I mean? And with the idea of using a goat in the video, we just have it like the greatest of all time.
I like that. Throw in the goat in the mix and there you have it.
Yeah,
One thing I must say about you guys in Caracol, I mean, especially for competition nights, y'all
yeah,
go
yeah,
all out. I've seen so many crazy presentations. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
even
We try to
funny.
be creative because we don't have we don't have things to facilitate. You know what I mean? We don't have plenty stuff in Karakou. Like where we want to go, like how we want to do it, how we want to put it, like the international wise. So we just have to use what we have. You know what I mean? To make it work.
You guys are really creative. But we're talking about the music now, and like I said, you got a really nice catalog of really good songs, and you do the groovy, and of course you do
Yeah.
the tempo ones. Um, what would you say you like most, the groovy side of it, or the up tempo?
Well, I would say I love the up tempo, you know what I mean? Because I have that kind of heavy voice at most times, you know what I mean? So I like the more jumpy part of it, the mass part then, because Grenadians, our culture is about mass, it's just craziness, you know what I mean? So, but I just tend to like mix it. If you really listen Unbothered is a kind of medium kind of vibe, you know what I mean? You have that groovy side of it, you have that power side of it, you know what I mean? So I would tend to like they stay neutral. You know what I mean? Like keep it neutral then. With a bit of power, a bit of groove with the flows now.
So you could definitely get the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
for years, folks in oops, I don't know what happened, but okay, let me see if I can get him back. Okay, sort of dip for a little bit. Let me just get him back on, and then we'll continue. Yeah, but good morning, Dwight. No, seriously, I had a memory of one of the Soca Monarchs, and tears seriously came to my eye from laughter. It's crazy how they improvise, the things that they do, and it's like fun, and people go absolutely crazy with it. But it works for them. It works for them. Good to have you back, Slaughter. I was asking about for years, there's been this sort of divide with mainland and Carriacou when it comes to music and support and what have you. And also when it came to the carnival, you said you tend
Mhm.
to, folks from Carriacou in the carnival, but for the past couple years, there's been an invasion. We're on the boat, we're on the little plane, anyway, anyhow, any means we can get there, we're there. Now, over the years, how would you rate the acceptance? How would you rate the support from Grenada and of course our artists in
Well,
Grenada, the
I would
artists in
say I
Carriacou?
would say that the first I would say like the level of music, the standard of music from Karakou has been raised. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Back then the quality was kind of a poor. You
mhm,
know what I mean? So people didn't really interested in our music back then because our music was the quality and the style was
mhm,
just different. But now everybody kind of matching together now, you know what I mean?
mhm,
So I think with everybody matching together, we just basically come together as one now. You
mhm.
know what I mean? So that tend to make people come to Caracas more. You know what I mean? Better quality music coming out for the past few years. You know what I mean? So that just basically make people come to Karakumu for our carnival. You know what I mean? The crossover is there. Everybody's up there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And if you didn't know better, you would say it's one and the same, and
Yeah,
and
true.
no difference really, because I think it's us. We are the ones who put up that differentiation, that barrier in kayak music and Grenada music, soca music, Grenada
For real.
music. You
Yeah,
know,
true, true.
and and
Yeah,
and we're causing the divide and the division with labeling it kayak music, Grenada
true.
music. just soca music. At the end of the day, you guys are repping full 100 everywhere. You're
everywhere,
flying the
everywhere.
flag. Carico is flying the same flag. There's no Carico.
Yeah, yeah, we are one Grenadians, man.
So Grenada music
Yeah.
and divide is really not helping. In terms of you talk about the quality of music, and I really think that's what really propelled the music.
True.
Definitely better quality of music, and we have to really recognize expert, the guys, the brothers
Yeah,
for.
export.
for
Yeah, we
I
must
mean,
recognize them. Yeah,
listen.
big up export.
I know you've worked with them with several occasions. What are some of the songs that you would have that you
Well,
would?
most of my songs have been
Mhm.
done by export studios, like Unbothered, Walking Eye, Gone Through, all those songs that make people know me fully. It's export studios that produce them.
Mhm. So
You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah, so yesterday, like I was saying, Carnival 2021.
Yeah,
Yesterday, last lap.
yeah.
Definitely, you would have had that last laugh experience yesterday. Now, what was it like? Because from last year, you guys and Trinidad were the only ones
With
who
the
had a
mask.
carnival. The
Yeah,
only ones. The last one. Carriacou was the last stop, and Trinidad
true.
was the last stop. Yesterday, Monday,
Yes,
Tuesday. What was that feeling like?
boy, the
Not
feeling
being able
was,
to have
well,
a carnival.
for me, one part it was kind of heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Because
So what did you guys do?
we,
Oh, there we go again. Somebody keeps calling you and cutting you off. I don't know why. Either that or your connection. Um, let's see if we can get him back again. Burmy, I hope I got that name. Lambert says the hottest producers right now. That batting soon could be tweaked a little though. Kimo says no, so is Mass on board Clarion Jr. too from Caracou. Last laugh, right? Donna Springer, welcome inside. They're just waiting for Slaughter to rejoin the live. Sherry and Mitchell, good morning. Sanir, good morning. Yeah, we had to get Super Flying Flint on the show. That would be a show. Who else is here? Lindy, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good of you to join us. And just to let you know, Ava Cyrus, good morning. Good to have you in the room. Wendy Samuel, good morning. Trying to reconnect. Soon as I see him, we will do just that. But in the meantime, just want to remind you that, of course, we are powered up by Western Union and Beacon Insurance. Tomorrow, we are expecting Patrice Roberts to join us in the room. So, fingers crossed that everything works well. So, we'll have her inside the ladies' room. A lot going on with her. So, looking forward to having her. So, soon as we make that connection again, with Slaughter. We'll just continue and, of course, wrap up in a little bit. But all for now, let me just welcome everyone in the room from Toronto, Canute, Joseph. Good to have you here. Shout out to Rash Jackai and the folks in Texas. Um, says they were out here trying to stay dry and they're trying to stay warm in Texas. A lot of folks they say don't have power and electricity. They have electricity. I say power and electricity. They don't have electricity in Texas. So just want to send some love and some warmth their way. Definitely unprecedented. They were not expecting that. It's some really, really unusual times. Really snowing hard and cold out in Texas. Somebody says like the goat by the internet card. I don't know. Like I said, Slaughter is like roaming this morning. I don't know what's with them on this car connection, sitting in car to do live. It's always better to be inside with a stable Wi-Fi connection because you know how it is with with the connection over there. But nonetheless, we'll see if we can reconnect. If not, we're gonna have to resume at another time. But nonetheless, we are good to go. Aviva Langang, good morning. Thanks so much for powering up. Good to have you on the inside. So it seems as though Slaughter is not getting through with the reconnection. So Toronto is like what -18? Well, Dwight, we don't have that problem. It's like, although it's raining, it's still pretty humid. so we don't have that problem. We can still walk around with our flip flop and be good. Okay, I think he's back. Mm,
To change the
yeah.
phone, but so much, my phone so busy, you know what I mean?
So the next time you need to put out a blast and say "Do not disturb" for this
Yeah,
20 minutes.
yeah,
You're
boy, yeah, I need to
gonna
do
be
that.
live, so folks
Yeah,
are
yeah,
just
yeah.
calling you and cutting you off.
Yeah, I'm making up, yeah.
St. John, Florida. Good morning. Yeah, so yeah, I was asking about the feeling that's with
Yep.
no carnival in 2021. What was that like for you guys over there yesterday and
Well,
Monday?
it was heartbreaking. Everybody wanted to play a mass. Everybody like was searching. People was actually calling me, Slaughter, we need to do this.
Yes, somebody called him again. You're stressing me this morning with these calls. Somebody is calling again. And isn't it funny? It's always when you're doing something that people want to call you. But all the time you're not up to anything. Your phone is like dry and you're looking at it every minute, hoping somebody, would bless it with something. But
Yes,
you
I would
yeah.
just basically play a job like that, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of police presence there yesterday. On the weekend, as a matter of fact, I saw pictures of like the entire police force was in character from last Friday. I've never
Yeah,
seen so
boy.
many police officers in the streets. They were not
Well,
playing with y'all.
people were just basically taking the mass on their own because we don't want to go down like that, you know what I mean? So the entire police force, I think they come up to stop the mass from happening Monday and Tuesday, you know what I mean?
There was not gonna be a repeat of what happened in August in Grenada. They were like, nope, we're
Yeah,
ready.
boy, boy. Everybody,
So moving forward, what's yeah, there we go again. Anyways, we're getting ready to wrap up in like 2 minutes. So yeah, that's for true, Andrea. So next time, folks, either you put don't disturb or no disturb or whatever it is, so you wouldn't be interrupted so much, because every time he gets a call, it disconnects us, so we're not able to flow smoothly. But hopefully we'll be able to reconnect in studio at some point, because I really wanted to get this conversation going, but it's not working well with the interruptions so frequently. All right, but we'll definitely have to make a link again and see if we can do it properly. Derek St. Louis in Calgary, good morning. Hope you are keeping safe as well. So no planes from Canada to the Caribbean. Yeah, y'all on serious lockdown. Yup, yeah, man. It's not playing with y'all over there. No movements until this COVID gets under control. I mean, that's understandable. You guys gonna have to stay put for a little bit longer before the borders and the skies and whatever else opens up to you. But safety is what's important now. All right. Anywho's, we will be back tomorrow, like I said. Patrice Roberts will be in the room, so make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to come be part of come be part of the room. Tolo, Andrea, you on this Tolo song. Anyways, you're gonna get that Tolo another day when we're able to connect properly, and we can have that conversation with Slaughter. Precious Gem in Toronto, good morning as well. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Compliments of friends at Western Union and Subway. Oh, okay, he's back. Let me see if I can get him for a couple minutes before we go. Yeah, I was just about to run out on you. Yeah, that's what you had to do in the first place, and just
yeah,
let it.
but like the phone, there's so much of calls. Like I get calls all the time because I normally have certain things doing, you know what I mean? So,
I got you. No, you're a businessman, but
yeah.
nonetheless, I was asking about what's in the pipeline, what's ahead with Carnival done and over with. What can we expect from you? What else can we look forward to from you?
But right now we're working on some visuals for those songs that we did last year. You know what I mean, to kind of push them more. So just basically we're doing work for 2022 as well. We're doing some new songs. We're also working on an EP for for this year. You know what I mean? Afrobeat soca.
Would you be doing any collaborations? Any collaborations that we can
Yeah,
look
yeah,
for?
yeah. I do some collabs. I have one to do it with my boy Kerry. You know when me and my boy Kerry link up together, it's mass. You know what I mean?
A really good
So
energy.
yeah,
So
the
yeah.
energy is real.
What's the time frame we're looking at? Because I realize now, carnival or no carnival, music is out there, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see this.
So we're gonna be basically dropping music like anytime in the year. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
we're gonna be streaming and stuff like that. Not to say like people will be partying and stuff. So we just basically putting out music on a wide scale right now. You know, we're trying to change the game up with see like how dancehall and reggae and R&B music.
What the
You know,
genre, just release right
yeah,
through. No,
just right, yeah.
just looking forward to that. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, folks wanting to find you more, and of course, get your music. Where can they do that?
You could check out Slaughter Pa on Instagram. You know what I mean? Once you're on Instagram, you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, same Slaughter. You know what I mean? YouTube, Slaughter, big guy. You know what I mean? Once you check out it, you know well, Slaughter is there.
That's right.
Once you look for the big guy, you will find the big guy. Just ask about the big guy, and everybody will say, "Yeah, man, Slaughter." Yeah.
Gotta go, but again, I apologize for the bad connection. What have hopefully we'll make it so we can do this properly in studio, and we can get some, of course, some of your songs on live. So we're looking forward to that. So thanks so much for checking in.
Right.
Like I said, the phone is going crazy. So you're a busy man. To appreciate you taking the time out.
Right. Nice.
All right, then.
All right. Take
Uh,
care.
Thanks so much. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got. So we'll be back tomorrow.